Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with the introduction here of Nimrod finally joining Marvel Strike Force as the next member here of the Orchis Tech raid team. Now, having said that, he's going to have a very, very important synergy and component with Sentinel, who we're all trying to unlock right now to push through higher and higher in the difficulties. But as you guys can see, with this introduction here, what he's going to be bringing to the table is anti-mutant bonuses that are available for both his special and ultimate. We'll take a look at that in more detail. There's also going to be shards of him coming in the way of a milestone, so you definitely want to take advantage of as many of these orbs as you can. But more importantly, he increases the speed of Orchis allies for each summoned tech character. So this is going to stack very, very exceptionally well with the number of Sentinel clones that we have being available, and as well. Hopefully in the future there's going to be a free-to-play event. You can see it's an upcoming event. Hopefully that's the case there. But with the introduction of these characters, guys, we always want to take advantage of the rest of our orbs. And then we're also going to be deep diving his kit and taking a look at the T4 recommendations and as well what his potential ISO-8 could be. So I just like to be lazy about this because we already have so many of these red star orbs. So I just head over here and just double check that his avatar is here. And it is, right? So at this point, it's just a waiting game for myself. I just have to get the right 7 stars to land here, and we do have that increase of 15%. So, boom, just like that. All right, let's take a look at his kit.
I mean, in my honest opinion, out of the 3 characters, I definitely do think Nimrod's going to be the second most important, especially part of this team. So just that's something to be mindful of. I still think Sentinel's probably going to have the best value out of all of them, but Nimrod's going to play a very, very important piece, as we'll see with this kit. So Hunter's Beam, basic ability, attacking primary and adjacent targets for percentage damage. You can see this ability is also unavoidable. Also applying defense down to primary and adjacent targets. Nothing crazy with this basic ability. It's just really just a damage and obviously spraying that defense down. If you want to T4 this is a luxury, but it's nice that it is an additional turn here for all the primary and second targets. Let's review the rest of the kit before we make a recommendation here, as we always want to be mindful of the T4s that we have sparingly to use as upgrades. Future Blitz is the special, attacking all enemies for piercing damage. This attack cannot be dodged. You can see there's an ability block component in Rayge specifically. There's also a stun that gets applied to the primary target, flipping of positive effects, additional piercing per Sentinel reinforcement ally. So this is what I'm saying. Sentinel is so important because Nimrod does rely on him in terms of this mechanic. This can be a very powerful special ability. And then lastly, with the T4 upgrade here, flip all positives on each target. Ability block lasting for 2 full turns, and as well ability block to all mutant enemies. Massive, guys. This is absolutely massive in raids. I definitely would recommend this upgrade here for the T4, as it can be a huge difference maker in the raids that you're doing for the Orchis. Ultimate, Eradicate. Attacking primary and adjacent targets for piercing damage. 220 percentage damage. This attack is unavoidable. Defense down also does get applied, so you can see that's kind of part of the mechanic. He has disruption getting applied, defense down for additional turns, and then finally, this is where a huge uptick in damage gets added and a 100% crit chance. Also giving us a hint there of what his potential ISO-8 is going to be. I don't think there's any more clearer description than this. Definitely, though, just to break down the ultimate, though, guys, I would recommend this upgrade as well. This is a pretty massive guaranteed chance here, especially with that uptick in damage, and as well giving you that 100% chance. Last but not least, Sentinel. So on his passive on kill, he gains stealth, so it gives him some natural protection every time that he is able to get a kill. While he has stealth, he gets additional damage and once again crit damage. In raids on successful attacks, he's going to be applying a heal block to the attacked enemies. There's 10% speed bar gain for each tech ally up to a maximum of 50%. And once again, I do believe this does scale, right? You can see there's an extra 10% for each summoned tech ally, which is directly referring to the Sentinels. And then lastly, in raids, if this character has 4 or more Orchis allies, lower the dodge chance of all enemies by 100%. Massive, guys, massive. Special, ultimate, passive, upgrade them all, especially if you're doing Orchis raids. But more importantly, I love the fact that, there are some value here if you're not using them in raids specifically, right? You don't have to do the passive here. The ultimate you can actually still do, and then with the special, it is a nice bonus to have that ability block, but I mean, at the end of the day, this is still going to be extending the ability block here. So special, ultimate, passive, upgrade them all. And then indisputably, guys, if you didn't catch my hint earlier, his ISO-8 is going to be Raider. It's just, he's a clear Raider with the amount of output and damage he's going to be doing, the 100% guaranteed chance, and that Raider is going to get it even higher. You can argue that because it's already guaranteed 100%, you can switch him to a striker, but to be honest, his striker only gives him defense down and additional damage. I would just opt for the Raider, so that way he's constantly critting and maximizing the damage output for the team, applying vulnerables where need be. So that's it for now, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Good luck with your guys' Red Star orbs, and as well if you're using Power Core orbs. I'm not, obviously, but at the end of the day, you know, to each your own. And let me know if you guys get a chance to unlock this character and how you like him as well, especially the synergy now with Sentinel and obviously having Lady Deathstrike and Scientist Supreme already in the game. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.